Norway is one of the most affluent countries in Europe, so you can expect high-quality facilities if you travel here, such as a good range of public transport options. Norway is also known for being incredibly safe, so it is a good option for solo female travelers who can travel around the country with ease. Blessed with a fascinating history, you can certainly won't be short of activities here, from museums to other attractions such as glaciers. Welcome to Things to Do channel. We publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell to be updated on our latest videos. Let's explore 10 things to do in Norway. Take a train journey. Norway has some great rail routes which are comprehensive and easy to use. So one of the best ways to enjoy the country is by train. There are over 2,000 miles of tracks here, and the scenic journeys mean that you get to take in Norway from an entirely different perspective. Some of the highlights include Bergen Railway, which whisks you past Hardangervidda Plateau, as well as the Dovre Railway that runs from Oslo to Trondheim. Explore Mount Floyen. If you want to get the best vistas across Bergen, then you need to come to Mount Floyen, which is a 399-meter summit that overlooks the city. If you are feeling lazy, you can easily take the funicular railway to the top, which takes 8 minutes and affords you views over Bergen and its notable fjords. Close to the summit, there is a lookout area, and if you don't fancy the funicular, then you can always hike to the summit and mountain bike on the neighboring trails. Another big draw here is the Floyen Folk Restaurant, which has traditional music, recitals, and local food. Visit Oslo Cathedral. Oslo Cathedral is one of the main draws in the city and would have been built in its original form in the 11th century. The style of the church is Baroque, and it was the first church to have ever been established in Norway. As you would expect, the church has seen a procession of iconic events, such as those of the royal family, and now you can see all the history for yourself on a trip here. Things to look out for include the large organ as well as the ornate pulpit and the colorful murals that cover the ceiling. Take a ferry. Another great way to check out the country is to take a trip on the Hurtigruten Ferry, which will take you to some of the less explored parts of Norway. The name for the ferries are coastal steamers, and you can catch one in Bergen and travel to Kirkenes, which will take an epic 12 days. Along the way, however, you can hop on and off at some of the scenic ports for which Norway is famous. Explore the Grangerfjord region. Grangerfjord is a part of the massive Fjord Norway network and is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It stretches across many miles, but some of the highlights include Alesund in the north, which is known for its icy Norwegian scenery. Other good spots include Sunnyvilles Fjord, which has some of the prettiest vistas over the countryside. If you want to scale one of the peaks here, then go for Dalsniva Summit, which stands at 4,905 feet. One of the best ways to take in the splendor here is to book a tour, which will take you to all the nicest spots in the region so that you don't miss anything. Marvel at the Arctic Cathedral. The Arctic Cathedral is the work of a Norwegian architect called John Ing Hovig and dates from 1965. As a result, this is one of the newer cathedrals in the country and is built in a dramatic style. The structure is meant to look like large blocks of ice, and you will find sparkling mosaics inside as well as iconic facade, which is made of glass and marked with a large crucifix. During the winter time, the cathedral is lit up from the outside, making it appear even more spectacular. Tour Akershus Castle. Akershus Castle was built during the medieval period in 1299 and was meant to protect Oslo from an enemy invasion. Over the years, it has taken on many uses, including operating as a Renaissance castle and a prison in more modern times. Now it is used by the Norwegian Ministry of Defense, and you can visit and take in some of the pretty rooms here, such as the banquet rooms and the chapel. Visit the Arctic Circle. Many people don't realize that much of Norway is located on the Arctic Circle, and this means that it is the best place to look for the midnight sun. This natural phenomenon happens every year around the summer solstice, when the sun never sets and it is permanently daytime. Another key feature of the Arctic Circle is the presence of the famous northern lights, which are made by particles from the sun entering the Earth's atmosphere. Travel along the Atlantic Ocean Road. A trip along the Atlantic Ocean Road in Norway is not to be missed. The route spans 5 miles of rugged yet spectacular coastline, and will take you past charming fishing villages, as well as picturesque sites like ancient churches. There is a set route you can follow, as this is now one of the top attractions in Norway, and one of the main points of interest is the iconic Troll's Church Cave. Go skiing in the Lyngen Alps. The stunning Lyngen Alps are located in the Arctic Circle and encompasses a mountain range that stretches for 90 kilometers to the border with Sweden. The area is covered in fjords, glaciers, and rivers, and you will find soaring peaks as well as scenic gorges. Popular pastimes in the Alps include dog sledding or signing up for a snow safari, and there is also a high chance of seeing the northern lights here.